Hi guys, so we are back for some more Hardspace Shipbreaker. Obviously I've done a couple of streams on this so far already, and it's quite an interesting game, quite addictive actually, quite satisfying, breaking everything apart. And I just want to see just how big these ships can actually get. We're only on the rank 3 ship grades at the moment, so we need to kind of rank up a little bit more and see just how big they can get. Because obviously, when you're on these lower ranks, they're just little. Oop, no, I don't want to do that one. They're just little tiny ships, and they just get a little bit bigger and bigger. But hopefully, I mean, it looks like you can go all the way up to rank 6 ships. So it'd be interesting to see just how big they get. So yeah, let's pick a ship and we'll get started from there. A mackerel. Looks like they've got exact same resources on them. Well, let's do this one then, I guess. The Lynx Corporation ship. And we'll give this one a shot. Alright, so let's get straight to it. So the work order, that's how you get the LT to upgrade your equipment. So it looks like power cells, electrical, reactor. It's all fairly simple, easy stuff. So this is just one of the standard medium-sized ships with just one nacelle by the looks of it. I don't know if it's going to be like the other ones where I'm going to have to like disconnect the engine from inside, as the higher difficulty ones tend to require more than just a couple of struts to get them out. So we need plenty of metal as well, so this will be a nice little start, but let's get inside.
Valuable object processed.
Do some decompression and whatnot.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
I do actually regenerate oxygen while in a pressurized environment, but there's not a whole lot you can actually do
pressure levels increasing.
While in a pressurized environment, which is a little bit of a shame. Because you can't start disconnecting everything because well, you'll end up with explosive decompression. I mean, I suppose I could technically pull all the seats and stuff off because it's not going to cause explosive decompression, but otherwise it's not that great to start pulling the ship apart before equalising the atmosphere. So we've got a medkit, some thruster fuel. Have we got any oxygen? No. Oh wait, what's this? Some more fuel, I think. Yeah. Okay, well let's equalise the oxygen. I'll start tearing the hull apart.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Yep. Alright, let's reopen the airlock.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
There we go. Right, so we want to start opening up the floor, the roofs, so we can gain easy access to start pulling all these bits out. We obviously want to aim for the reactor. Any of the main pilot controls, that kind of stuff, because they're considered electrical. The nacelles, that kind of stuff, that's the most important stuff. All the really expensive stuff. Oh, steady. There we go. That should be all the floor panels opened up. Let's get all the roof pieces done. We'll even disconnect the cockpit. Oh, wrong one. Let's just tilt it over just that little bit. There we go. Nope, nope, not the door. It's because I'm doing it from so far away. Okay, let's just get a slightly better angle on that one. Right, okay, so some more roof ones, here we go. That piece is free. There we go, let's clear some of these out of the way, and then we'll start trying to get into the engine. Push it down a little bit, so I can get out, hopefully. Nope. Well, let's start pushing it over that way. Should do that.
Valuable object processed.
Valuable objects. What now? I'm a little busy. Come on, into the salvage. There we go. Next piece.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Is that gonna, more or less, maybe if it wasn't spinning so much. There we go. We've got the roof pieces as well that are separate. Might as well get them in while we're at it. How close are we to the mineral need? No, not that high. At least not yet anyway. Down a little bit please. There we go. It should go in just about. This one doesn't have a cargo hatch as far as I can tell. Oh, this one needs to go to the furnace because it's an aluminum panel. Okay. Come on, up. Is that one gonna go in? I think it will eventually. Here we go.
Deposit accepted.
Okay. Let's start throwing some of this down. Some of the more valuable cargo and furniture.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Become second-hand furniture dealers. Chairs. That's all. That's literally all we're going to be selling.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit accepted.
Right, so let's get into the engine room. There we go. Oh, no, wrong one. Got carried away firing shit down there. I moved the ship a little bit by banging it with that piece of panel. It's amazing that I can't move it with a tractor beam, but I can move it with a piece of panel. O2's starting to get a little low, but we can get a little bit done.
Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
Oops, stop wobbling. Okay, we've disconnected the engine compartment. Let's go get us oxygen. There we go.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Right. Is the engine compartment actually separate? Let's get the engine out. I don't think we can take it out until I've purged the fuel, but I'll have a go.
Got about 5 minutes left in this ship.
5 minutes left.
Don't bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
Yeah, I've got to disconnect it first.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Random food pack that I can't eat. Okay, the engine should be able to detach. Let's also detach this piece of floor. Ready to take the reactor out. Should about do it. Let's grab the reactor, preferably from a nice distance.
Accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Swing it down, nice and gentle like. There we go, one reactor salvaged.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Let's get the roof off. Oh. And pull the engine out. And then this whole segment should be able to. Was it going processor? Yeah.
Salvage secured.
This whole segment should be able to come apart. No, is it not getting pulled apart? It should be separate. I have had a problem before though where it's not been able to push forward, even though it should. I can't pull that off, I don't think. No. Can I? No, I can't disconnect that. What, but can I disconnect it from here? No. No, it's not good connection points. Oh, it's because the engines are holding it up. Yeah, so it's like some of the harder difficulty ones then. where you've got to open up the engine compartments to disconnect the back, because some pipes are holding it in, which I think is a little daft, but there you go. Down, please.
All right, Cutter. Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
About a minute. It's more than enough to get some stuff done. That is that gonna go in? Nope. Just gonna hang out on the roof. There we go.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
So let's dump the fuel. And then we can get the fuel out. Oh, don't bash me about, will you please? Down there.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, that's that one over. 1.1 million. Okay, so just to quickly check his equipment. Now everything's fine, so let's get straight back out there, finish the ship off, and the work order, hopefully. So for the work order we need power cell, 5 electrical objects, 4 more mechanical objects, and just a bunch of metal. Nice and easy done, hopefully. There we go. Yeah, so disconnect. So we'll disconnect the nacelles, and then we'll try do the other side, and then disconnect the back of the ship. So that needs to come off, so I can take the switch. It's classed as mechanical, and then that to disconnect the back of the ship. It goes in the processor. Let's get rid of this. Might as well get rid of the roof while I'm here as well.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Oh, I said grab it please, there we go. That should do. Grab that nacelle in a minute. Alright, so let's cut into this piece. Out of the bottom or the top or whatever. Here we go. Let's get it into the furnace. Nope, don't let go. Or you. There we go, lovely.
Material deposited.
Oh, looks like we've got enough metal for his work order. Okay, some more fuel. Oh. Okay, just push me back into the wall. There we go. So I want the switch.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Now, I saw this move, so maybe I can just pull it straight off. No. Maybe not. No, okay then. Just gonna burn it off. Right. So now, the actual engine compartment, the rear of the ship, should actually be completely separate. Now that the pipes are out of the way. Not exactly sure why the pipes hold the whole of the back of the ship on, but there you go. Right, let's send these down there. Get paid for the engines. Oh, I need to make sure that's going down, because it's floating kind of sideways. There we go, that should do.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
There we go, 2 engines. See, this should be separate now. I have actually moved this before with the normal grapple gun, but let's get another tether on it and see if we can move it into processing. Yep, there we go. See, I don't know why the pipes hold it on, it's really strange. I mean, the pipe would hit the wall once we start pulling on it, but otherwise it's, you know. Now, don't mess up this time, because last time it hit the wall and then somehow went into the furnace. Keep on going. Yeah, okay, so that should make it just about now. Right, let's get our battery. One of the batteries should be in this component, in the here somewhere. There we go, power cell. Yoink. So that's for the work order.
Processing valuable object.
Nice, we've got enough nanocarbon as well now. So what do we need now? We need electric, some more mechanical. I could probably actually finish all of that. Other side. By getting like door panels and things like that, and the cockpit electrical panels. So this is classed as mechanical. There we go. How long have we got? We've got 8 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start slicing this half of the ship off, so I can send it all in at once. Right, so then we need to disconnect it from here. I think it is actually connected here. Still.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess
And here.
carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Is that a data? Yeah, I'll have that before I go get some more oxygen. Yoink. Ooh, ooh. I still really like the soundtrack on this game. It's quite relaxing, really nice.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Thank you for your purchase. Okay. So all we need now is electrical components. I'd imagine the antennas would be considered oh, I did not mean to do that. Wrong weapon. I don't know if it'll still count as a... Nah, it was classed as scrap now. Whoops!
Raw material processed.
Oh well, never mind. There should still be more than enough electrical components. Yeah, it would have classed it as well. Let's yank it off into the furnace. So I don't know if this whole bloody thing is classed as separate now. This is obviously electrical. Does it go down to the barge, or is it processor? Oh, it is barge. Yeah, I could have just fired it down. Never mind. Here we go. Yoink. Grab the door panel. I don't want to send that to the furnace, the same as this. Now let's see.
Secured. Account credit applied.
Oh, so this all this wants to go to the processor. Yeah. Let's see if we can pull this part of the ship apart. Is it not separated yet? Maybe not. Nah. Either that or it's not strong enough. Well, I guess we shall send them in just in little bit, tiny little smaller pieces. Probably just a little hopeful sending the whole like chunk of ship in there. But as far as I know, there's no like connection points. Can we cut there? Nah.
Cutter, there's 5 minutes remaining.
5 minutes.
Get in while the getting's good. We wrap.
There's some coolant there. I better be careful not to set that on fire. Right, so that should be separate. Can we squeeze through to the other side? Nah. Okay, let's get out of here. Start pulling all these smaller pieces apart. So all these are actually separate now. It just means it'll cost me a tether a piece. No, tether please. There we go. Don't go breaking tethers, please. Oh, god damn it. Well, hopefully it's got enough momentum.
Credits deposited.
See, this, the airlock component, I've never figured out how to actually properly strip it. Oh, it's still not separate somehow. Yeah, I've never figured out how to actually disconnect it from the main piece. I guess I might be able to like cut away a few pieces. I have no idea. Let's just grab whatever's valuable first in the cockpit, I guess. Disconnect the cockpit. Oh, it is actually still connected to the ship. I missed a piece there. Look. There we go. It should now be separate. Not that I can pull it like. Be nice if it was strong enough, but I don't think it is. But anyway, let's so that's separate. Now can I pull that entire thing without separating all the pieces? Oh, the tether's struggling. Nah. Might have to double up a few pieces. Come on, take the whole thing. Nah, that tether's gonna snap. The other one's still going. Let's grab that thruster fuel while it's going in there. Yoink. That tether's doing alright though, but I think it's going to need a helping hand to get it in there.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
Well, it's on its way. I don't know if it's got enough momentum to get in there, or the tether will last long enough, but I'll just let it go on its way for the time being. I'll empty this. Out you come, please. I need to somehow rotate myself to get out. There we go. Just rotate the entire ship.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
So this is definitely separate as well.
Deposit not accepted.
Right, let's. Oh, you goddamn! I just wasted a lot of tethers there by wrong button. Wow. Can I move this piece? Apparently not, no. Okay, well, get in there, please. I need electrical components out of the cockpit. Oh, I've not been concentrating. I could have done that as well.
Valuable object processed. Credits
I
awarded.
don't think I'll be able to pull that many out. Nah, not in 10 seconds.
Master Jack.
2 seconds, 2 seconds. Ah! Damn it! 1.3. I just needed one more piece. Oh well, there's no point going back to that because there's just not enough money in that there now. So we'll do another ship. My debt is slowly going down though. Let's repair a couple of these. The cutter as well, why not? So how many points have we got? 543. Let's see what kind of upgrades we can get. So just the heat, cooldown rated. So that's obviously the next one. Cooldown 2 and more range. What about the grapple? No, the grapple. There we go. I can get tether lifetime. I'll get that. And when we upgrade, we can get more range, apparently. And we can get charge push force. So I can push things even harder. Thrusters, braking rate, and what's that? Purchase thrusters. Navigate 0G with a Shipbreaker staple. Thrusters. Purchasing. That's it. You've been renting. Will eliminate the rental fee. All right, it gets rid of the rental fee. That's perfect. But that's 1700, 1750. Right. Okay. Is it the same with the tools then? Oh, you can't purchase that till level 9, and the cutter level 10. So it takes a while to get rid of the rental fee. So this is the range, system ones. I'm not bothered about that, and then purchasing the scanners 3500. Wow. And next you can purchase your helmet. So it just gets rid of all your rental costs for the most part. But otherwise, still nothing for us to do but upgrade. So we still need. I thought I did a lot of this. I did a whole bunch of this. I'm sure I did. So we still need a crap ton of money though. Some more thrusters and objectives and all that stuff. Maybe I'm thinking of the last rank. So yeah, let's get another ship. Let's see. That one's worth 5 mil. It's got a lot more paneling apparently. 4 mil. The Zealous Shepherd. This has definitely got the most components on it. Let's go for this one. I like cargo ship. Okay. So it looks like it's still got more than likely the annoying decouple a couple of random pipe thing to get rid of the engines, which is annoying. I'm not even going to bother stripping that, let's just get straight inside.
Airlock pressure levels dropping. Airlock pressure levels increasing.
There we go, free oxygen. Oh, there's a whole bunch of repair kits in here. What's this? Is that a data drive? Yoink. Corrupted device data transmitted to hab. Does that mean we can recover it later? I'll have this repair kit and this one. And looks like there's no free oxygen or anything like that. There's fuel. This ship is tiny compared to some of the others that I've done. Right, well let's repressurize.
Pressure level decreasing.
And then
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
immediately start stripping all the floorboards. What's the work order on this one? Power cells, electricals, mechanicals. Fairly easy stuff. As long as I concentrate and actually get it done. Try to be nice and quick and efficient. Now that's bright. There goes that piece. Disconnect the cockpit. This time try to remember all 4 pieces. I'm sure I cut it, but I mustn't have cut it for long enough so it didn't like officially cut it. There we go. Right, so that should be all the current floor panels. Gonna push this to get out a little bit. Oh, not too far, not too far. Oh, it's a cargo hatch. Alright, let's separate the cargo hatch. Okay, you are coming with me to the barge. Maybe try to spin a little less. Oh well.
Salvage secured.
Now this can go in processing. Bye. Is that not separate yet? I must have missed one. No, it looks like it should be separate. Oh, it is. Just for some reason I couldn't pull it out. Excuse me, you went wrong way. Still going wrong way. There we go. So that's not separate yet because I've not actually done that one yet. That needs to go out. And straight over there. There we go.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
There we go. Get some of this cargo out, we might as well.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage
Get some
credits deposited.
mechanical and electrical components while we're at it. I need 5 electricals and a bunch of this mechanical stuff. I don't want to miss out on it this time. Right, I need that other airlock panel. There we go. Right, that's going to spark everywhere. So get it out as quickly and as safely as possible.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Come on, out you get. I don't need furniture, but it'll make it easier to get the control
Salvage
panel out.
secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
How many more electrical goods do we need? Just this one. We'll get that other terminal as well while we're at it, we might as well.
Credits transferred.
Ooh, that came out like a shot. So there is some storage components in there as well. Oh, the atmosphere. Did I damage it?
Credits
I
deposited.
think it's damaged. Oh no, it's still going to the barge, that's okay then. I'm not going to bother with the storage pieces just yet. Let's get to the engine. Well, welcome back. It's nice to see you back again. We're going to try and get a higher certification class in the hopes of seeing just how big the ships get.
Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
So I'm just trying to maximize LT gain at the moment by completing the work orders and then doing another ship. Alright, so that's free, let's go get some oxygen. So we still need the reactor, a power cell, some more mechanical stuff, and then a lot of salvage materials.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Please contact your plan administrator to add asphyxiation coverage.
So they think I'm going to suffocate. They've got no hope. So really we need to try and get nice good big chunks of this ship separated, really, for all that metal, and obviously the reactor there. Let's get this piece. Should just about go in. There we go. And then we want the reactor since that's worth 500,000. Come on, out you come. Nice and steady does it.
You got 5 minutes left in this shift. Knock out that work order before they turn the lights out on you. We wrap.
There we go.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
It sounds like he really panics when he starts pulling out the reaction stuff. I mean, I suppose it is realistic. I mean, if that thing bloody explodes, he's well, we saw the effects of it in the last episode when I accidentally exploded it. So yeah, I think he's probably right to worry a little bit. Right, let's quickly as possible try and get into these panels, separate the back of the ship. It's not as clean as I normally do it, but we're trying to go a little faster.
Material deposited.
So we've just got a couple of extra steps now to get engines out, which is it's more realistic, I guess, but it's a little more annoying. In terms of time and stuff. Oop, I think I made that leak.
Salvage deposited.
Right, we still need mechanical, so I better grab that switch. So there's like gas in the air. Oh, I disconnect the engine. Where's the engine, actually? There, it's in the middle of the ship. Well, I don't think I'm going to complete the work order for the materials, but I might be able to get the power supply, because it'll be in the other compartment. Let's fire this off down there though. I mean, this is quite a nice bit of material. Down you get. I can get another mechanical piece there.
Credits deposited.
There we go. So we need a power cell. So let's break into this piece. No, come on. Oh, no, kind of got stuck. It's because my character's moving around like an idiot. Pull it out, there we go. Nice.
Deposit accepted.
Let's see if we can get at least the power cell, there we go. Please don't blow the fuel tank up. I'll much appreciate it.
1 minute left, Cutter.
1 minute left.
Start wrapping things up. We wrap.
Salvage secured. Account
Now if I can get the engine out, there's not really much reason. Well, as far as hazards I can see so far, there's obviously the fuel, the reactor itself, so electrical, that kind of stuff. I think there must be some sort of gases and stuff as well, but obviously I've not really encountered that just yet. But
salvage deposit
the
accepted.
main ones are basically just like explosive decompression, and then electrical. Oh, wrong piece, I need to get rid of that piece. Yeah, then mostly electrical really. Those are the main ones that I've encountered that have been a bit of an issue. So, well, didn't really get very far with that, but oh well. The LT for the metals isn't really that brilliant. So, but look, we've got plenty of money. 1.5 million. But yeah, on the ship overview, we'll have a look at it in a second. Actually, we'll choose another ship. On the ship overview, obviously you can see there's well, it's a bit small that, but obviously there's fire, cold apparently, lightning, and then explosive decompression. So I guess there's not that many hazards in the game really just yet, but it's not, you know, there's still some. Oh, hang on, didn't want to pick that. Well, maybe I do, but let me look at it all first. So that's I think that's a small one, a heavy cargo. Let's do the heavy cargo. In fact, let me just have a quick look at certification. So we need the work order, another thruster, and lots and lots and lots of credits. Okay. This one looks like a crash test dummy. But I'm not sure if like decompressurization would damage the engine. But it'll probably damage stuff inside, like cargo and stuff.
Airlock pressure levels dropping. Airlock pressure levels
See, I thought I'd actually be able to hear more game sounds. So, data drive it is. Because I got a suit upgrade that apparently lets me hear in space somehow. But to be honest, I've not really heard, you know, much different in the way of sounds.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
There we go. Oh, there's some gas in here. Let's get that out of the ship. Let's take all the panels off. There's actually quite a lot of cargo in here. That might burn the cargo. Let me just budge it down a little bit. I mean, I've been set on fire a good few times. Mostly by burning something next to my laser. Oh. Right, is there anything else? Oop, oop, oop. Got wrong way there. I think everything else is still connected apart from over by the engine bay. There's these ones. Right, so all the floor pieces are separate now. And the roof pieces. So we'll get rid of them. Get them out of his way. Come on, pull it down. All the way, there we go. Nice. Okay, that's that one.
Valuable
How much
object
weight?
processed.
So these are 3/4 of a ton. These panels. Not that it should weigh that in space anyway, but you know. Oh shit! There's still the gas on that canister, on that one. Stop! Stop! We pull that gas canister off, please. Just the gas canister, please. There you go. You can feel free to go into the processor now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that's gonna miss. Oh, it went in.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Right, let's have a look. One more floor panel. That should just about do that, actually. One shot. There we go.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Yeah, it's going to be a little off that one. There we go. Alright, now this one's actually got a cargo panel on it, so let's disconnect this one. So have you seen any of the other streamers then do like any of the, you know, the really big ships? Do you know just how big they get yet?
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I know we kind of fantasized about it, I guess. Look at that the other day. They're just wondering just how big they got. So there we go. That should do. Let's grab the antenna. It's classed as an electrical. What have we got left? Power cell, the reactor, mechanical.
Salvage secured.
Is that one
Count
separate?
identified.
Yes, okay. But apparently that's going into the furnace rather than processing. That should do. Alright, let's get rid of all the cargo. Let's get paid for some of that.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage
Is
secured.
that it? And I will take the electrical box. Oh, we're burning the food.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
What a waste there. Let's just thrust the fuel in here. I'll have to go get some more oxygen in a minute. Oh, that's not disconnected. I didn't burn it long enough. There we go. Let's go get oxygen. Hopefully enough for the rest of the shift. But I'd love to salvage a ship that large and see just how long it takes.
Welcome to Ventatron 9000. Thank you for your
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Right, let's prepare to salvage this, tear this thing in half. I can't do it to that bit just yet because the engine's still there and the reactor. Out of the way, food. So we need to get rid of a couple of panels. Detach the engine. Let's not fire the laser too close to the reactor. See, can I just literally just melt away most of this panel? Apparently. But it'll probably class as it's destroying property. If I can get it hot enough. Wow, maybe not. I can't get quite enough power out of the cutting laser. Come on, I need to go down. I need to get out. There we go.
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Before they turn the lights out on you. Either that or we wrap.
Should do. Alright, let's get the reactor. Oh, oh. Don't spark at me. There we go, nice and quick. Ta-da! We need some more electrical components as well, so let's quickly pull some of these consoles out. And one more electrical.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
There we go. Now we need to work on like the engines and whatnot. Oop. Since they're all classed as mechanical as well. Right, let's make an opening. Don't smack me in the face. Don't drop it. And it dropped it. Oh, well, there you go. It's going in. Cut the fuel off. We've got 3 minutes.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Right, has this side got the power cell in it? It has. Ooh! 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 Ouch! Ooh! I probably should have got rid of that fuel first. Oh wow, my guy's got 3 HP! Wow! That was devastating. Apparently the engine survived. But wow.
Salvage destroyed. Please avoid damage.
Salvage destroyed? What salvage? Did I salvage? I think I destroyed the. Yeah, I destroyed the engine. Oh, I can't pull it back up because I pushed it through debris. But wow, that ship is naff. Did it destroy the nacelle as well? Or is that separate now? Oh, don't want that. No, it's still connected. Okay, let's disconnect the engine, the nacelle, the thrusters as it were. That was not what I expected. I rushed that one a little bit there. I guess I won't be completing that work order.
Cutter, we're getting down to the wire.
1
Let's
minute.
put a bow on this ship.
What else can I grab in 1 minute? Because, yeah, that was devastating. Let's
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
see if I can get this segment moving into the processor. It should be separate. No, maybe not. Is there still a connection over there? No, it should be separate. Okay, well,
Your oxygen reserves are low.
yeah, I'm aware.
Excess carbon dioxide
I think that's
will cause
basically it, really. I can't really grab anything else. I can furnish some of this stuff, I guess.
Material deposited.
There we go. Oh, I still made a good enough bit amount of money though. But as for work order stuff though, yeah. Well, I'm pretty close to doing the rest of it, but I don't know if there's enough now. So is there going to be enough material there to be to warrant actually doing that ship again? I better. Is my suit actually damaged? Apparently not. So that's 77, 9%. I better repair that. So we've got. So I've only salvaged apparently 5.6 tons. So there's plenty of mass left. Bugger it, we might as well go finish off a little bit of it. But wow, I really did a lot of damage there. Literally tore a good quarter of the ship off with that exploding gas canister. Can I just push them rather than grabbing them? Yes! I'm wondering if there's a way to get more than just that one piece in. There we go. Get all that scrap out of the way.
Non-material processed. Credits deposited.
Oh, apparently some nanocarbon went in there. But that's okay, it's all scrap, more or less. Get all this panelling out of the way. Oh, that's going in there. See, look at it all.
Object accepted for processing.
Lots of random scrap, man. Let's get to the other side and try and push it all in. Got some more metal. There we go. Alright, get inside there. Yeah, get behind it all. There we go.
Material deposited.
That's all small fry stuff. Doing my cleanup duties after I exploded the ship. Whoop, that's meant to go to the process for one of them pieces, but never mind.
Non-material processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, well let's separate some of this and then I can start moving some of the bigger chunks. See, it should already be separate really from the main cockpit. This lot. And I know you can shift it all in one go, because I've done it. Let's just try again. Is it not separate? It should be separate. Yeah, I've not missed the bar out. That's right, I guess I better make it into smaller pieces. Bye.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Some coolant over there. Let's grab the coolant. That's if I can anyway. It's kind of stuck in there. Let's rotate. Here we go. Don't drop it.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
So there's no reason why this whole segment shouldn't be disconnected. Oh, there we go. Did that tell a break?
Valuable object processed.
It did. I don't know if it's got enough momentum. Oh, it should do. It should do. There we go. That segment should be completely separate.
Material deposited.
Whoop. Hello. Let's get the other nacelle off. I think that's where a good chunk of the money's probably going to be. Let's try not to blow this one up.
Deposit accepted.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Come on, I need to move. There we go. I should better pull that one out before I asphyxiate, as it were. Has that already moved the engine? Yeah, it has.
Salvage deposit accepted.
See, why did it stop it before? Oh shit. Oh well, it still did the job. But I didn't mean to kind of broad cut that. It's got the flush thing on it. Let's get over here, get some oxygen. So, what game do you reckon I should play next after this?
Warning.
Is there any others that you're interested in looking at the moment?
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your...
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
See, I wonder how you disconnect that glass. I highly doubt you'd cut it. Yeah, so that entire section's separate, which is what I tried to do before, so I don't know why it wasn't separate then, but oh well, that's furnace. Is that all furnace? Yeah. In there, please. Oh, it's not disconnected properly over here, that's why. There we go. Oh, thruster fuel. Oh, damn it. Oh well, goodbye. I guess I don't need the thruster fuel. Let's go into its demise. Looks like this entire section is separate as well now. That's all processor. Is that processor as well? Yeah. Okay, this entire section can go in the processor. If it can. And then disconnect the engine. The thruster, should I say.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
So we need mechanical components as well in the next 5 minutes. Well, this is considered mechanical, so that's one. Make sure you're going in the grid. Oh, stop floating. There we go.
Secured.
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left of this shift.
There we go. That's considered mechanical.
Either pattern. We wrap.
That's all the work order's done. Now, is this mostly processor or mostly furnace? Because that whole thing can go in. I guess it's processor by the looks of it. I think it'll probably require a good couple of tethers. That was a nice big chunk of ship.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
See, one game I'm currently interested in having a go on next is
Salvage secured. Account
Detroit
verified.
Become Human. I watched somebody play it when it first came out a good while back, and obviously being able to kind of shape the story based on your actions and stuff is brilliant, really, and it's actually a really interesting game story-wise. Alright, it didn't go all the way in. I don't want it to connect to that one, I want it to... damn it! Okay, we'll connect to that, and then I'll have to just get this moving again.
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
Is it going to move, or is it too heavy now? I think it's too heavy now. I need another tether. Oh, it's on its way again. This one's not there. Right, I've got 4 tethers left. I don't want it connecting to that though, I want it going straight in. There we go. That needs to go give it a good push to get it on its way. No, don't break the tether. Don't break it. That's it, give it a push. Oh, a piece went in, so it's processing a little piece of it. It'll get in there eventually. Alright, how much is left of this? There's a couple of components inside, but not much. It's mostly all junk now, apart from a bit of storage and stuff. Oh, there's a console. I'll take that. No, stop moving, stop moving. Oh, you goddammit! It just crashed. Wow. Okay, give us a second and I'll restart this back up. Let's see how much we've lost. That's kind of annoying. Come on. It's not crashed in a while, but that's the second crash I've had in total from while playing this game though. Come on, hurry up loading screens. So, let's have a look. So I've lost my ship. I've still got a lot of LT though. Oh, it must have been just as I've repaired. Oh, so I basically lost that entire work order more or less. Wow, that's a little devastating. Okay, well, I guess all we can do is continue on. So I need to do another one work order objective, get another thruster class. I accidentally destroyed the other one. And then it looks like 8 million more credits. So yeah, let's can we check that other data that it says corrupted? Oh, you can recover it, yeah. Is it audio? Official, the machine god. First found on the big Triton. Is that the one where the robot talks about, oh, it is text. Or is it an audio log? It says it's an audio log. Obviously you probably can't play it. So you get I guess you do get little snippets into people's stories and stuff. So you get advertising as well. Let's just recover a whole bunch of it and see what we've got. Got people's personal logs as well. Last piece. So we've got advertising for the Lynx Corporation. So there's audio logs. There you go. Gateway to the stars. Basically, people working on holidays. somebody getting fired. And another person getting fired. Okay, well I'm just going to leave them for now. But yeah, let's get straight back to it. So that's a nice big one. A station hopper. That's another station hopper. This class is a medium difficulty one though. It's actually worth more. I'm going to go for that one. Let's try and get back on track. So I probably do need to chop down the size of them big chunks that I've been sending into the processing units and stuff. They take too long to move with tethers. So we'll take some of these side panels off. Preferably without causing decompression.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
There we go. Now I want the frame of this because I don't want panels pulling off. There we go. Right. Let's get inside. I'll work on more or less one side at a time.
Airlock pressure levels dropping. Airlock pressure levels increasing. Air pressure level decreasing.
Alright. The character kind of went floating away there for some reason.
Pressure levels dropping.
Right, let's free up some floor panels. Get some stuff out as quick as we can. Can you move out of the way, Jay? No, don't float back in the way. Right, we need to disconnect this from the hull. There we go, that's most of that. Has this one got? Oh, it's got. Yeah, it's got an oxygen tank there. Perfect. I'll have a repair kit. Wow, there's loads of repair kits in here. Well, thank you very much for all the free repair kits. It's 2 oxygen tanks, 3 oxygen tanks. Wow. Okay, oh, another data module. Thank you very much. It's classed as corrupted data again though. Alright, there we go. Is that not disconnected now? Yeah, it is, okay.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Yeah, it's gonna hit that. Down a little bit. We need to move the floorboards out of the way.
Accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Oh, pull it up a little bit first, please. There we go. There we go.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
There we go. Next piece. Right, now I can get some of the cargo items out. Did that just hit the chair? Oh, it still got it apparently.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Yeah, it's okay, there's a lot of oxygen canisters in here.
Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh. Or did it burn? Well,
Salvage deposit
luckily not the
accepted.
oxygen canisters.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Alright, let's get the reactor out. Oh, oh, oh. Doorway went the wrong way. Come on. You got in there, so you should be able to get out. Oh, oh, ouch. Smack me in the face, why don't you?
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
I wonder if those ricocheting beams can actually cause the reactor to explode as well.
selected for processing. Credits deposited.
There we go, nice and quick.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Now let's get that engine out. We need that for certification.
Cutter, you got 5 minutes left in this shift. Knock out that work order before they turn the lights out on you. We left.
Yeah, I won't get rid of the whole thing, but I can do a good chunk of it.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
There we go, that's one engine.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright, let's be quick about getting the rest of the random stuff out. Got 4 minutes. I don't need a massive opening, just a nice little piece will do. Oh, come on. There we go.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Alright, disconnect the fuel. Let's try not to explode.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Right, is the power cell in here? Oh, the other side. Looks like the other side. 2 minutes left. Let's grab that engine first. Oh, the roof here is not disconnected. Let's get outside this way then.
Warning, oxygen reserves are low.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Have I got enough for the shift? Not quite, I don't think. Oh, oh.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Affordable oxygen supplies are available for purchase at the master jet.
I'll just get one of the oxygen canisters down here, come on. Where is it? Should be 2 left. There we go.
About a minute left.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Right. Disconnect. I nearly pulled the fuel out then. Without disconnecting it first. Let's get this as well while we're at it. oh. No, I don't need to come through the tiny hole.
Salvage secured.
Well, the engine's already disconnected, so that'll do anyway. Okay, 1.3 million near enough. Looks like we've earned nearly about 13.5 million so far. But we need another like 6.5, 7 for certification to go up a little higher. I've got plenty of LT points to start purchasing stuff when I rank up. Get rid of some of my further debt, as it were, like the helmet and stuff. Let's get straight back out, finish the work order and the salvaging. Let's send that engine down. The nacelle thruster. Right, now this bit's completely separate as well. I don't know if I can pull it away though.
Credits transferred.
Apparently not. I don't know if eventually you can increase the strength of the grapple, but it'd certainly be nice.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Or is this still stopping it from getting out? Let's burn it off. See, it shouldn't do it. It is actually separate. I need this little control panel anyway. Right, so the battery should be in this section.
Valuable object processed.
There.
Deposited.
At least there's no fuel down here for it to explode this time. Don't spark at me.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Well, apparently I can't push that, but yeah. I need to separate this piece of the ship. Well, that half, the left and the right pieces of the ship. There we go. Let's get some more components. Are you coming out? Come on. Out you come. There we go, just let it float out a little bit. Oh, I actually punctured that. I still got it though.
Salvage secured.
Apparently.
Credits deposited.
So that'll be the cold hazard, that. We need electrical components, which is currently blocked by this piece.
Account credit applied.
So let's disconnect these pieces of the ship, get some last couple of pieces out of it, and then that whole section can go into the processor. I think that's more or less it. This whole entire section should be completely separate. Yep. Same with this piece. This piece might as well go in as well. Oh yeah, I'll wait till I use the oxygen though first. Let's complete the work order. Let's get some electrical components, get this out of the way.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
There we go.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Has that gone in yet?
Salvage secured. Account
No.
credit applied.
Has it stopped moving? I think it stopped moving. It needs an extra tug. Just to go over the finish line, as it were.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Has it gone in yet? No. God damn it.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh, the tether's still there though. Is it moving? It is ever so slightly. Let's just slap another one on. It'll get moving eventually. Right, let's get the oxygen. And then I can start shifting this other entire piece in.
Valuable object processed.
There we go, work order complete.
Deposited.
Let's get this thing moving. Oh, one broke, I think. Yeah. Nice. All that structure's going in there. Let's get some storage out of here.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Object not accepted. Please revisit your training.
It's moaning because it's not completely been separated. Oh, oh. Is that everything in there?
Salvage secured. Credits
There should be an
deposited.
atmosphere. There we go. Oops. Dropped it.
Salvage secured.
Oh,
Account
there's a
credit
monitor there still. Is that whole thing gone in now? Yeah.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits
I think that's mostly it. Oh, and a control panel. Still don't know how to separate the glass. I mean, I suppose I could try cutting it, but
Got about 5
I'd imagine it
minutes
just
left in this
smashes.
shift, Gunner. Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Oh, maybe not.
Weaver out.
Literally just cut the glass out. There we go. Wow, that is some thick glass. Look at that. I mean, I suppose it'd have to be in space, but wow. Oh, oh, oh. Don't go flying.
material deposited.
Right then. Now it looks like this entire thing can also head into processing. I've got 4 minutes to move that in there.
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
Yeah, but it's more than enough though. A nice good bit of chunk of structure. Oh, some of it's destined for the furnace, look. Them panels. So it's going to bitch again, saying, no, we can't put this in here. Oh yeah, there's still this as well. This can go in the processor, I think. Ooh, ooh. Oh, a bit of a stutter.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Yeah, let's get this section in there as well. Nope, don't break my tether. I've not got that many left. I need to use some more though. Otherwise it's going to go flying into the wall. It's going to break. Oh, well, one broke. That one's going to break as well, I imagine. One tether left. All the way. Yeah, looks like it's going to get in. We might as well use the last one, move it along.
Object accepted for processing.
There we go.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Ah, they don't care about me, just the equipment. $1.9 million, nice. Got some good funds going there. Right, so I need another 5 million for the next certification level. We've got some more data as well, but it's all kind of random jargon. So what was that, this? Yeah. That's a nice picture. Is that a chunk of asteroid or something? Yeah, half an asteroid. Wow. Entering the atmosphere at 26,000 kph. It's kind of cool. There you go, look at that. But that'd be kind of cool to see. Definitely got plenty of upgrade points, but I want to be able to purchase stuff like that eventually. Max heat capacity. So what can we get next? More range and more push and more top speed again. I probably will need braking then, and purchasing the thrusters. That's what I want to save my points for. Get rid of some of that rent. Scanner ranges and stuff, I'm not too fussed about that. See, I can purchase the helmet as well, that's another 1750. So we need like 3,500 anyway, near enough 4,000 just to, and we can get rid of 2 of the rents. Okay, so we basically just need a whole lot of money right now. Let's have a quick check out this 1 second. Okay, so let's let's have a look at another one, another ship. So it says I've only salvaged. Oh, so it looks like they haven't done that yet. So salvage values and salvage days. Because you're only supposed to get 1 or 2 days depending on the difficulty levels and stuff. But so far, it just seems like you can just keep doing it as much as you want. But oh well. But yeah, so I've salvaged over 40 tons of material, which is quite impressive. So that is supposed to get 3 days for a heavy cargo. That one you only get 1 day for, but the mass is a lot smaller. A light cargo, a luminous Medusa. And then a station hopper called the Thor. Yeah, let's do the Thor. Why not? So same kind of work order stuff as before. Which side is the airlock on? This side, nice. See, can I detach them without going inside? These ones. No. Can you not just destroy? Oh no, it says it'll. Oh yeah, it'll decompress. So you gotta go inside anyway.
Airlock pressure levels dropping. Airlock pressure levels increasing.
There we go, get some nice oxygen while we're waiting. Now, see, ideally it'd be nice if I could do stuff while I was in the pressurized environment before actually starting to use all my air, but I don't think there is. I mean, I think I could probably maybe get this is probably going to go really bad, but I could probably get away with cutting away one of the supports on all sides. Yep, just okay. We're still alive. Get rid of this top one as well. Yep, just about. Right, so just one side only. I don't want to decompress. Can I open the door? I've got to tear it off. No, yeah, the switch. Oh, there's an oxygen canister on the wall there, that's nice. I like free oxygen. Alright, so I can only get rid of stuff on one side. Right, okay, let's decompress the air.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
I should be able to remove the floors now as well. Without decompressing, hopefully. And preferably the front of the ship as well. Is that all the connectors? Yeah. Who wants a bottle? Is it full? That piece is definitely done. I need to shift this out of the way. Oh, I've probably put it in the way again now. There we go, all the roofs and floors are disconnected, apart from the one in the engine bay. Get that one out as well while I'm at it. Okay, let's start moving some of these panels out of the way.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Come on, out you come.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Shouldn't have gone that far, of course, just from clipping it. top panels.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Looks like if you're a little more gentle with them, they don't spin as much. Oh, I've got to get the reactor off that one first. Nice and quick. And out of my way. There we go.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Don't know if that damaged it because it did clip. In fact, I don't even think that antenna went into the barge. Oh well.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Right, let's separate the engines to the nacelles.
Credits transferred.
Oh, I might as well get these out. Get some money coming in. Actually, let's go in the processor.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Where's the oxygen can?
Alright,
Where is the one? Yeah, there's one
5
there.
minutes left of this shift before they turn the lights out on you. Either that or we've wrapped.
Salvage secured.
No, I don't want that.
Credits deposited.
Whoa, okay. That's not what I wanted to do.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Right, let's also separate the ship while I'm at it.
Material processed. Credits deposited.
Now, is the battery pack in this one? Yep.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Come on, keep a good grab on it. Oh, you! Why is it bloody putting all my tethers on it for? Oh, you! God damn it! It should not have been doing that. I was trying to reel it in and it just kept putting tethers on it. Ugh. Oh well. I need that mechanical piece. That's that nacelle separated anyway. I'll push it down probably in the next work shift.
Time is winding down, Cutter. Dig deep and let's finish strong.
God damn it! I don't want to be inside the ship like that. The panels were floating off into space.
Material deposited.
Well, that's it. There's no point trying to do all. $1.3 million. Equipment's in reasonable nick. Let's get straight out.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
So we need electrical and then just parts.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
That means that there should be separate now. Well, them pipes are probably still stopping it. That's really annoying. Literally just a couple of little pipes. Like that. I don't think a pipe should stop it from coming out. Oh yeah, I've still got the fuel here as well. Dope. That could have been disastrous. See, it's pushing it out now. I'm gonna say I didn't think the pipe stops it from disconnecting.
Salvage secured. Account credit.
Can I move? Can I move this with this? No, it's too heavy. Go on your way. Now I don't want to disconnect all of this, but it is a little bit too much for one tether to take. So I'll disconnect it halfway. So it's in two halves. That looks like that's already been separated somehow. Go on you, all the way in please.
Valuable object process. Credits
Well, it's slowly moving. There we go, nanocarbon done. Well, this section might as well go. Can I move it? I can, sort of. That saves me a tether.
valuable object process. Credits awarded.
I should disconnect that piece. I will be disconnecting from this though. Whatever. I might as well just disconnect it all, I guess. I end up using like 3 tethers anyway to move it, so.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Oh look, some damage occurred somehow. Oh, probably from the spark from the battery of the power cell. It seems to destroy structure for some reason.
Deposit accepted.
That's cutting the cockpit right now. Problem is I can't cut this piece, so I don't see what the point in that is. I don't think you can actually cut it straight in half, can you? Simply because of the structure. I mean, it'd be cool if you could. Just literally slice your way through the ship. Nah. Yeah, you can't cut it in half. But, oh well. There's my oxygen, I better not forget that. Right, so what do I need? Electrical components. Right, let's stop goofing about and get them.
Oxygen reserves are low.
I'm aware.
Asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
Ooh,
Salvage secured.
data.
Credits deposited.
Oh damn it. I did not mean to just launch it. Where did it go? That's just the food. I think the data pack is gone. Oh, that stuff's really heavily damaged. Whoops.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Yeah, it's classed as scrap now. Damn it! I don't know if there's going to be enough electrical components left now. Oh, because of that damn data module.
Raw material processed. Credits
I need
deposited.
3 electrical. And I think it's all naff. Oh no, this is still considered salvageable. What about this computer terminal?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I better move the chair out of the way. Oh, this still
Salvage
works.
deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
So it was just that one because it was kind of like a direct hit. There we go, work order done.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright, let's get this in the furnace. Don't know if 1 tether will be enough, but we'll find out. Oh, probably not. I don't think I can push it, or can I? Maybe. Ooh, ouchie!
Component damage detected.
That's a
Always
nope.
use links
It's
for
definitely
anything
much heavier than
before
me.
invalidating your warranty.
Wow. I didn't realise you could actually damage your helmet like that. But yeah. That's kind of a cool little effect though. Damaging your helmet.
Material deposited.
Are they completely two separate? Yeah. Guess I know I can do these pieces.
Cutter, there's 5 minutes remaining in this shift.
That
Get
piece
in
is
while
too
the
heavy.
getting's good.
Is it definitely
We run.
separate? Yeah. Okay, this one can be
Processing.
tethered.
Credits deposited.
Oop. See, now the problem with the cockpit pieces, I don't know how to, I mean the airlock piece, I don't know how to separate it from the rest. Set that though. So most of it is furnace apart from these pieces which go in the processor. So it's still connected there. But as for disconnecting it from the rest, I don't know if you could just literally cut it off all the way over. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. There we go. I've actually disconnected it, but this is for the furnace, whereas the rest is for the processor. I still can't move it though. I guess I better cut this piece off as well then. Oh, but it's still connected at the bottom then, isn't it? With this piece. It's kind of a long-winded way of disconnecting the airlock system. Okay, well maybe I can tether it.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause
Yep, there we
damage
go.
to Link's equipment.
Where's oh, the another oxygen canister. Well, damn. Where's this piece going? The furnace.
Caution. Tether supply.
Processing valuable object.
So I've not got very long. So this piece needs to go in the this piece goes in the furnace. 1 minute. Oh well, I better get back.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are critical.
Don't think it's worth buying another oxygen. $1.1 million. So how much do we need for certification now? Another 3.5, well 3 million. So we're nearly there. Okay. Seconds. Strange, 1 sec. Okay, let's keep going. So, equipment. So, is my helmet still damaged? No, it don't look like it. So we need a new ship. Heavy cargo, light cargo. Station hopper. That's the one with all the chairs in it. Apparently light cargo is worth more than heavy cargo. That's weird. Okay, well let's get this one done. Hey, I hope it's got an engine on the middle piece as well as the back piece. That's different. I've not seen that one before.
Airlock pressure levels dropping. Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Plenty of med packs. Let's do what we can inside. So we'll disconnect all one side. Well, I've got free oxygen. Ooh, a utility key. Even though you don't need one in this ship. Oh, it says it's unpressurized here. And now it says pressurized. That's weird, it's because of the cargo hatch. Okay. Can I open up the panels as well while I'm at it? Inside, actually. I don't know if I can, but yeah. Do not explode, please. Okay, thank you very much. So can I cut this without it decompressing? Ooh, that laser looked like it went somewhere completely different. Out. It's quite a thick piece of paneling. I want to pull everything out as best I can. I better leave that actually for now. But I'll do this piece of the wall now. Be careful of that reactor. Don't want it bumping it. I definitely don't want this laser cutting it. Okay, let's decompress the ship. Holy Jesus Christ! Holy Jesus Christ! Okay. Wow! What exploded? The entire airlock exploded. Wow! Jesus! Did the reactor go as well? Apparently the reactor's still intact. Where is it? The reactor can't be intact, surely, other than nacelle. Wow! Yeah.
Credits deposited.
I actually got a deposit as well. It's all classed as scrap now. Pretty much all of it. Wow. That was crazy. I'm surprised my guy didn't die. I mean, Jesus. I mean, that is some heavy debris. Well, the engine's definitely gone. The thruster module.
Objective
This nacell's still usable though.
credits deposited.
Oh, there's the reactor. So it is still intact.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
But wow, that was some explosion. So I'm not sure specifically what actually caused it to decompress explosively, because it must have been the fuel tanks of some sort, because that's the only thing I did that I don't normally do. But yeah, I definitely won't be doing that next time.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Love the debris field though, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, well, what I will basically try to do is I'll try to use the free oxygen, because I regenerate oxygen well in a pressurized area. So what I normally do is I start cutting some of the connections only on one side,
Materials deposited.
so that I can remove all the floor panels and roof panels immediately after repressurizing. But I wondered if I could, you know, cut the side panels, considering technically I wasn't depressurizing the ship. But then obviously as soon as I started actually decompressing the ship, it just exploded. So yeah, it wasn't exactly the best idea. But oh well, you learn from your mistakes. Certainly got to see a nice explosion anyway. I mean, look at the debris field, that is amazing.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Try and tidy up at least a little bit, I suppose, but most of it's wrecked. Right, well, we've obviously failed a good bit as well, but we need a power cell and some electricals. Oh, it looks like the power cell still survived in one section somewhere. This one? Yeah. So a lot of the important stuff still actually survived the explosion.
Material processed.
Like the reactor didn't get destroyed. The fuel lines, yeah.
To this ship before they turn the lights out on you. Either that or leave her out.
See, but again though, I'm surprised it's the fuel lines though, because I actually
Salvage
pumped all the
deposit.
fuel out of the
Credits
engine,
transferred.
and then I actually disconnected the fuel lines from the actual fuel tanks as well before depressurizing. But oh well, it could have been anything really. I just know in future I can't really do it that way. What's actually left in here as well? Some crates. There's not an oxygen pack in there, is there? No, don't look like it. So yeah, so basically normally what I would have done is, because I've disconnected all on one side, I then just have to disconnect one side, and all the roof panels and floor panels and this, that and the other I can get off without wasting too much air. So that's all the floor panels. I'll have to go get some actual oxygen in a minute. But yeah, everything were more or less ready to start literally dismantling the
Your
entire
oxygen
ship.
reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
But yeah. Did that disconnect? I think so. I need to get out. I'm stuck on roof. Go get some oxygen. Yeah, I can get out here. The flush control has a chance to rupture lines. Yeah, I've never had the smaller ones rupture when they didn't have like fuel lines attached to the reactor.
Oxygen reserves are critical.
But when I first encountered a ship that had fuel lines connected to the reactor, them ones they just immediately exploded when I tried to flush it. I had a key, but at the time I didn't realise how to actually use the key, and obviously I ripped the panel out in front of it before I realised what I was meant to be doing with the key. Yeah, they don't give a crap about us. It's just, yeah. It's just the equipment. Oh, how much work you're going to be able to do if you run out of oxygen. Get some electrical stuff.
Salvage secured. Account credit
What else is
applied.
left on the ship? Obviously all the cockpit stuff. Oh, that's not going to make it. Down a bit. Oh, that's definitely not going to make it. Wow. Stop wobbling. Steady on. There we
We're
go.
getting down to the wire.
1 minute
Let's
left.
go on this ship.
So there's another nacelle. So it's the first time I've seen nacelles on the side, on the kind of middle as well as the back. But yeah. But this ship is now a mess. Okay.
Object accepted for processing. Credits.
Yeah, I don't know. It's. I mean, surely because of the amount of demand that they get in, they'll probably announce it sooner or later. But it's still annoying for those that want to know now. Is that a data pad? No, it's just a standard bit of panel. Well, we still made a reasonable amount of money despite blowing half the ship up. How much have I got left to make now? About 2 million-ish. I don't know if I better make enough off the other ship, but there's still all the electrical components, all the a massive amount of the mass of the ship. So I'll finish it off despite the despite the fact I blew it in half. And yeah, I'll clean up some of my mess. Cause look at that, that is a lot of debris. Oh, the thruster's still there. Is it classed as scrap though? No, it's not. Wow. Okay. I better be careful not to destroy it with debris though. Up in about a year. Wow, that's still a long time though then. But yeah, as if the thruster survived that explosion. I mean, wow.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Is that the flush controller? Oh, no, an engineering console apparently. Yes, it looks like Skyver's got a lot of waiting to do, you know, in order to play this on console. Unfortunately. I hope they make it multiplayer as well though by that point, to be honest, because I think it'd be pretty cool to do with a couple of your friends and stuff. Just literally just, you know, strip an entire ship just like that together. Let's clear some of this out of the way. Some of the bigger pieces. What else have we got left to do? Some more metal, 3 electrical. Yeah, see, I think multiplayer, that would be a massive game changer for this. Being able to have kind of like a crew, as it were. Maybe even implement some kind of maybe like a class system for multiplayer only, maybe, where, you know, certain people are better at handling like the reactors or the engines or electrical goods or things like that. You know, I think that'd be kind of good as well. Or maybe just have them as like skills instead of classes that people can kind of like research into. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could do that kind of thing, like competition mods as well, maybe. See who can make the most, salvage the most of a ship, or make the most funds in a certain amount of time. That kind of thing. I was just looking at another game today that seems rather interesting. There's only a demo out at the moment, I think, but it looks like if you've ever seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, if you imagine the kids that are in the back garden, it's basically that is this game. It's called Grounded, and you're basically them shrunken kids in the back garden. It's basically just like a survival game, and you've got to fix the machine that makes you larger, and it's pretty much a blatant rip-off, really. I don't know if there's any copyright issues that are going to come from it, like, but it looks like a really good multiplayer survival type game, where you're just shrunken and there's like giant ants and what they call ladybirds and that kind of stuff. That looks like I can't use this panel anymore. Can I just pull these? Whoop, can I pull the doors off now? Then I'll just have to cut them out. I think I'm gonna have to cut them out. I don't want to destroy any of the terminals though, because I do need them. Oh, there you go. Damn it! I think I just used the tether on that.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Right, we've got 10 minutes left, and I need 3 electrical and a bunch of metal. That should be more than doable. Don't bump it too much. Yoink.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Yeah, I think I might end up making a little small,
Salvage secured.
like, introductory video maybe of that Grounded, because I think that's probably going to be a game I'll end up playing on when it comes out properly. Especially if it's multiplayer, especially.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Damn it, stop floating. Looks like I can't actually stop my guy from moving while I'm trying to pull stuff off the ship, which is kind of annoying.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Right, is that everything? No, we just need material. Okay, let's leave that for a minute. So let's disconnect this part of the ship. Did it do that bar? Yeah. Right, so this should be separate. We'll have to separate inside. Oh yeah, there's still the nacelles. That'll get me a lot of the material. let's disconnect them. Down a little bit, there we go.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Nice. Well, I don't know, I mean... I'm just trying to think actually if there's actually any kind of other like scrap games. I'm not sure. I was gonna say I think there's one with like cars, but I don't think there is actually. Thinking about it, but yeah, it's a nice, interesting game concept. Actually, being a scrapyard worker, more or less, you know.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Please contact your plan administrator to add asphyxiation coverage.
Yeah, I don't plan on actually asphyxiating though. But yeah, I think oh no, VR would be pretty cool. There's quite a few games really that I've played just recently that I think would actually be pretty suited to VR. Yeah, that should do. I'll make it. Right, let's disconnect to the rest of this because I need some more metal.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
That one's already done. Right, this needs chopping in half. Right, but this should be separate already. Go into the processor. Yep, bye. What metal is it actually we need? Nanocarbon. Yes, this is it. This might even be enough, hopefully. Couple of side panels.
Valuable object
There we go.
processed.
And
Deposit.
then this whole chunk can go straight into the furnace. What happened to that? Oh, it connected to a random little piece of crap. Damn it. Right, let's make sure it's actually connected to the furnace. There we go. Right, bye. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Oh, you. Okay, one more. In there, please. Alright, so we're just working for money now, more or less. Yoink. Let's get that other engine out.
Salvage secured.
Got about 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
Close enough. Oh yeah, yeah, I'd imagine so. I never even thought about that actually. The kind of zero G, weightless, kind of unorientated feeling, I guess. Yeah, I guess it probably would make a few people a little wheezy.
Credits deposit.
In fact, I think there's another game. I read an article about a game just like that just recently, where people have tried to play it, and I I think it were like cliffs and stuff, not necessarily like 0G, but like cliffs and that kind of stuff where you kind of stood on top of them and stuff, and you end up jumping off for parachuting and that kind of stuff. And people were just finding it a little bit too realistic, and they're just going to like panic mode and just have to come out of the VR because they just couldn't handle it.
Caution, tether supplies are low.
I don't know if that chunk will... Is it? If it hits the wall, it won't make it. Oh, yeah, but it'll do. It'll do. It's got enough momentum. So we've got 3 minutes. We'll probably just about salvage nearly all this ship by that time.
Material deposited. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I don't know actually. I don't know what year it might note it in one of the message logs that I've got on the hub. I'll have a look when I get back and see if it says anything. What's that? A data drive. Well, let's not try and grab it this time because I destroyed half of the stuff. Right, we need to take the glass out as well, otherwise it's going to moan. There we go. Come on then, glass out you get. We go into the furnace. Bye.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Alright, so what's actually left in here? We've got storage containers, we've got the atmosphere generator. We've only got a minute left though. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ignore the storage containers and...
Salvage secured. Credits
Actually no, because the middle piece is furnace, the rest is processor. Right, well I'll disconnect this and I'll start sending it to the processor.
1 minute left, Cutter. Time to start wrapping things up.
I'm just going to start sending the whole thing in. The 2300s. Right. See, I didn't even pay attention.
Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
There we go. That one's coming apart. It's a good deal in the future, that though, really. It's... I mean, I guess they didn't want it to be like Back to the Future type thing where everybody expects like hover cars and bikes and this, that and the other and stuff by the time the year comes around, and in the end we don't have it.
Credits deposited.
Come on, I've got 12 seconds. Get in there. Faster, faster. That other one going? Yeah. No, it didn't go in. Oh well. 1.3. That's good. Was that enough to go up a certification level? Don't seem like it. No, we're just short. Wow. Okay. Let me have a quick look. Equipment. The cutter's broken apparently. I hardly ever use the scanner, to be honest. I find it a little... I mean, it's useful here or there, but yeah. Right, well I think I'm going to have to end the stream here for today, so probably in the next stream then I'll be up the certification levels. I might end up taking a break from this game though, I'm not 100% sure, but maybe what I'll do is I'll play it a little bit off so I can maybe go up a couple of certification levels, and then I'll come back onto it when I've got the much larger ships unlocked. I don't know exactly how big the ships get. I mean, Decoy, you might know. You seem to know a lot about the game. But yeah, so I'll end the stream here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me do a very bad job at stripping ships. And yeah, I'd imagine they do get way harder. Well, yeah. So I don't know. I might end up doing one more stream soon, but otherwise maybe. Well, actually, I'll probably end up doing a couple of streams tomorrow anyway. So I might do this and something else, just to change it up a little bit. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.